Hogs are especially an issue here in Florida. They'll come and they'll destroy your land.
The Second Amendment is the right to keep and bear arms.
You'll put a bullet in here, into that hole. My name's Alan. I'm from Florida, Brevard County. Do a lot of time when I'm not working, take the kids out in my hobby. Hunting, we do hogs, deer, turkeys, some squirrels. During the season, when we get picked, we do some alligator hunting. We got these last year. This one was an 8'6" alligator. We just cut the head off and processed all the meat into chunks, and then we have sausage and stuff. And then just the same year, this is a 10'6" we got, and we sent this off. We got this the skin. We got it tanned. Makes a big thing you can hang on the wall. You can see the teeth in it. They preserved them, the top jaw, the bottom, and she was old. She was probably, I don't know, 13 years old, maybe a little more than that. We have all the meat. We fry it, and then we have the sausage. We make sausage links, and then ground gator for burgers and other types of sausage. We do the same with the hog and the deer and stuff. So
Our founding fathers wrote into our governing document a set of 10 amendments, which was the Bill of Rights, and the Second Amendment is the right to bear arms, keep and bear arms. So we get to keep our arms and we get to bear our arms to show them when we need to.
So this is my carry gun. So when we go out to dinner or go do some stuff with family and friends, put the gun on my back. And you can't see it. And when I need it.
That they knew that with that Second Amendment, all of the other amendments are protected because you have power. This puts power in the hands of the people. And they also knew that government tends to infringe upon people's rights. And so the people need to be able to have something that can stand up against any type of tyranny.
So you can't use one of the guns we shot earlier for gator hunting. You have to use a bang stick or like a crossbow or a bow and arrow, something like that, to kill it. The reason is one of the main reasons is if you shoot a gun into the water, the bullet can ricochet, and then you don't know where it's going, so that becomes a safety hazard. And if you shoot one and it sinks, then you can't get it, then you just killed an animal and you're not going to be able to eat it. So now you're wasting that animal, and it's not what hunting's about. First, have a fishing pole with some heavy braid on it, like 60-80 pound braid. Go down. You got a treble hook. Got 3, you got a weight. So when you see, when you're on the airboat and then you see a gator, you toss this over top of the alligator, and you toss it, and then right when you get this hook gets near the alligator, you yank up. This goes into the body of the alligator, and you just reel it in. You fight it. It's tough. They don't come easy. You can also just throw this with your hand with a rope and hold on and pull it in. And this is a bang stick. You'll put a bullet in here, into that hole. You toss it in. This is your safety. Then when you have the gator tired and it's next to the boat, you pull this and you take it and you jab it onto the back of the gator. And we'll hit it right here behind the skull. There's a soft spot there, and you got the brain stem and the spine and all this all right in one spot. So when you shoot it, basically, you're killing it right then instantly. You'll see some gator heads in the stores that you can buy and purchase. A lot of those probably didn't come from somebody hunting them, probably came from like an alligator farm or someplace where they raise them out for meat or eggs or processing factors like that. And so they'll be like you go to a place that's almost like a zoo, and they'll raise them out you can make them get bigger for food or for the skins, for the heads. You'll find gators, and I got one in the back of my grandparents' house right now that lives in the pond and hangs out in the bank. You'll see them attack dogs that get close, and they'll eat them. Unfortunately, small children, they've got to be careful when they're swimming in these ponds, that, they watch out for the alligators. You'll see them swimming around in ditches and ponds here, and you just got to know that they're there. You can't go out and swimming with them because, they're just curious or territorial. They've got eggs, females with eggs or babies, they're going to attack. That's when bad things happen. You go out a lot. It took us, 15 times before we got these 2 gators. That's how many times we went out before we finally killed 2 of them. Because you only get to kill 2 a year if you get drawn. It's like a lottery system.
In the United States, we have 50 states, and each state has their own conservation laws and hunting laws. And in the state of Florida, to hunt, they want you to do a hunter safety course, which is good. So it teaches kids or adults firearm safety, basically to handle the firearm safe, so you're not hurting yourself or someone else, and that you're hunting in a responsible manner. There are certain animals that can be hunted at any time. They would consider them nuisance animals. And here in Florida, one of those nuisance animals is boars, hogs, and they can be hunted on your own land or someone else's private land with permission at any given time.
Hunting helps because it controls the population of them. If you didn't control the population of hunting for any reason, gators, they only allow so many gators a year. That's why you only get 2 tags. With that, you need to use them, and then they can control the population so they don't start taking care of, eating too many fish and killing the environment. And then same with hogs and deer. If you don't go out and kill your deer, you're gonna have overrunning population of deer all over the place. Hogs are especially an issue here in Florida. They'll come and they'll destroy your land, your grass, your crops, your food, and they're starting to overrun the areas, and they're destroying the place we live and people's livelihood with them. If they get into a farm and destroy all the crops, and you can't do it. So that's why you can hunt hog year round, as many as you want, anytime.
There's certain rules as far as the caliber. You're not going to shoot a deer with a little .22 rifle because it would wound it but not kill it, or it might not kill it cleanly and humanely, but it might be wounded, get away from you, and then die out in the wilderness. And now this animal has died but not harvested, right? So it would be like if it was a fruit tree, fruit just falling on the ground and rotting, as opposed to you going and picking it and bringing it to your home and eating it. So we want to, make sure that we are harvesting and not just killing, and we want to do it in a humanely and a responsible manner, so that there's still those animals here for our children when they grow up to be able to hunt and bring and harvest, bring those animals home.